Ladies and gents, are we live? What's up, Cernunos? Man, I tell you, the only reason I'm so late today is because I was trying to preview some music, right? And I was all like, you know what? I should try out some lo-fi music. And I was listening to a playlist and I was like, this is jamming. Then it sucked. Like, the rest of the entire playlist sucked. So I was so disappointed. I just decided, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going back to rain and thunderstorm sounds and just going with that. Like, I've legit never been more disappointed in my life, but I was today. I was today. Okay, it's time to rock this afternoon show. Let's all come hang out with the only real community. Okay, boom. Hello, Bill. Illness. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for liking the streams. Music mode first. I'm sorry you're fourth, but good effort. Good effort, buddy. Okay. Let's kickstart up Dauntless and let's go. Be sure to share on social media if you have the opportunity. The more you drive it up, the better. This is the way. My weekend was over 3 days ago, but it was good. You know, Kelly, you're supposed to ask about the weekend on Monday. No, this is Wednesday now. You're not supposed to ask about the weekend now because we midweek. But I hope yours was good. I hope everybody's was good. I need my water. Fair enough. But how dare you not see me since last week, Miss Kelly? The fact that you haven't seen me since last week means that you are lacking in faith. How dare you not have full faith in your Lord to come to his stream every day? Hey, quiet guy, what's up? No problem, Illness. You go ahead and go to sleep when you need to. It's all good. I appreciate you coming to drop a lurk and like. Alright. Keep liking the stream, folks. Keep liking the stream. I got a few little jams to do today. Long weekend, huh? Fair enough. I certainly would not take away from that. Ooh. Let me see. I'm always streaming. Right after you get out of school, you know? That's the way. Hello, Miss Eve. How are you today, my friend? Ray, good to see you. MJ, good to see you too. Hello, Wrath. Well, you never know when they'll show up, right? We shall see. Now, let me work on something in the background while I construct all of this, eh? Plans within plans. Maybe I say the question is why? Will this work or no? I think not. I reject this idea. I think this is not a good idea. So, if that is not a good idea, I mean, if you really want to, Quiet Guy. I only power surge what's necessary. And what hilarious stuff did you find, Llama? Come, bring it to your king's attention. Yeah, I have plan. Hold on. If I was... Well, a lot of people make claims. Just remember to... Listen. If you would like to, Llama, you can ask him for proof. Please prove it. If he can prove it. If he cannot prove it, report that channel. Well, in fact, you don't have to report that channel. Just don't watch it. The best way to stop these people, don't watch their content. The faster you get them out of the market, the better. Because then they stop lying to people. Huh? Who is this? This is me. This is me, right? Yeah, probably a cheater, because you're talking right now, all right? You see that man there that's also my moderator? You're talking to the man right there who can get a top 100 timing consistently, all right? Him and I have both tested stuff. Listen, Llama, you can test it out later today, but you will basically know that they are a liar. And once you know that they're a liar... Once you know that they're a liar, make sure you don't watch their content. Unsubscribe from that channel. Remove it. Really? Under top 20. Well, there you go. Under top 20 consistently. Right there. You know, they've been very stressed, you know. They've been very stressed. They've been trying to lock everybody out. Well, I don't care what you hit, Llama. Prove it and then discredit this person, because we need to get these people out of the market. The faster we remove these people... I know, and I understand. It's good that you bring this to our attention, Llama, because the faster we get these liars out of the market, the better. The faster you get them out of the market, the better, because otherwise they're just going to be spreading lies to everybody. And they do it because they know that you're not going to stop them. They do it because they know that what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. They know you're not gonna do anything. And that's why they do what they do. Break all the parts. So, Mr. Wrath, the way to get the legendary drops is to break every part, because every time you break a part, it's the same as rolling for a legendary drop. Epic and rare drop, right? So, oh yeah, no, a lot of them do that, Llama, because they lie. They will always lie. But anyway, fakers get dealt with very quickly, so you don't need to worry too much. Just if you see people like that, right, claiming this kind of thing, just make sure you hit not interested on YouTube. You don't, and of course, don't subscribe to them, because the easiest way to get them out of the market is just to pay them no attention. Hey, Morris, I'm just finishing something in the background right now, just making sure it's all done up, because I'm doing a little, I'm doing a little background work. You could say I'm creating something. I'm creating something new. Something that I feel has potential. But for it to have true potential, we need to investigate more deeply. You know? I'm that sort of man. So I am just examining all factors, all facets, all sides of the equation. New build, yes and no. Yes and no. It does have potential. But is it necessarily a new build? Not really. It's call it an update to an older build. It is a revamp. It is a revamp that has potential. But whether it will be good or bad, we are going to have to test and see for ourselves, which we will, of course, be doing today. An anti-hater build? Don't think we have one of those yet. Hey Daniel, what's up, man? All right. I am level 6. Do any members wish to join me? I am level 6. This is just testing, but of course people are still welcome to accompany me for this testing. If there's anybody that needs it, let me know. I'm just gonna hang around here for a couple of seconds. You're from Finland? Nice. Thank you for sharing that information with us. Good to know. I will give everybody 5 minutes to respond while I just check on Kaz's message. You have a level 7 axe build you need to put together. Well, put it together first and I will invite you after. Well, then don't. You don't have to. I can carry on. Okay, let's go test this out for real. We shall see what we can really do. Well, good morning, Mr. Dopey Fox. How are you? Garlic, I'm glad you have time for the stream. You can be as spicy as you want, Miss Eve. I operate regardless. I just noticed some guy in Ramsgate was spamming Chinese. Not sure how to help that guy. I can't even read his name. I wish I spoke more, but I do not. Okay. Let us test. Hello, Joseph. Well, that's a danger you might have to deal with, my friend. I, unfortunately, am someone who encourages the individuality of my people. Hey, I have a good day every day, Joseph. How about you? I hope you're having a good day. Perkley, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I'm in the midst of testing something. I chose the wrong special. Why did I choose this special? I must have had some plan. I think I chose the wrong special, but doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure I had a plan when I chose this special. I just can't remember what it was. Well, never mind. I'll alter the special again later because this is the wrong special. Why do I have Savage Wellspring? Well, it doesn't matter. You know it will be good, but not all my builds are successes. Sometimes builds do fail. I am not, after all. As much as I like to joke around about it, I am not 100% omniscient and powerful, no. There are things I can be wrong about. Very rarely, but still possible. To err is human. Or some bullshit like that. Wacky, 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 wacky. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna change the special. I'm pretty sure it was an error. That's what happens when you don't pay proper attention, but, you know. Uno momento, my dear fellows. Yeah, it should be leap. That's okay. A minor change, yes? Okay, good. The proper special is here. Because it makes no sense not to have leap. You need your leap. Everything I do is nice, so of course. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Wow, do we already have 27 people hanging out in the real community, but only 13 likes? I think y'all can do better than that. Why have half of y'all not liked the stream? Come on, you can do better. I want to see at least 25 likes here, guys. Come on, hit the like button on the stream. Help more people discover the only real Dauntless community out there. Alright? Help them find us. Help them help themselves. Be a bro. Be a citizen. Alright, be a true citizen. I know. That's why, you know, unless you're a hater, you know, he's just here to spy on me, which I know a lot of them love doing. I'm sure you guys can find the like button. Oh. Ain't that hard. Remember, you're doing your fellows a service. Wow, what was that? Failure of a leap. Good. That's the spirit that I like to see. Now, you are all true powerful members of the Robot Nation. I appreciate you. You are good people. Why would you need a part-breaking striker build? Listen, the best part breakers are repeaters and axe. So, part-breaking strikers is not really useful. If you want to break parts, please use the repeaters. it is possible to make a custom part-breaking striker build, but very few people would use it. So unless you pay me for a custom build, when I make one specifically for you, I usually won't do builds like that. Custom builds are available to top supporters and top tier channel members if you want to be one, but that's up to you. Realistically speaking, it's way better to use the part-breaking builds that I've already posted, which is for the repeaters, and you can just use the best axe build still from patch 1.80, and it breaks parts like that. So up to you. Genuinely, there should be no need to pay, but of course, if you really tell me that, man, I only want to do it with the strikers, then I'm sorry, that's a custom build, because very few people would use that. So you know, obviously it wouldn't be something that I would do as part of my normal content. And that's why custom builds cost extra, because nobody really needs those. Hey Tuan, welcome. I mean, to be fair, folks, I'll work on anything that I'm paid to work on. Anything you dream of can be created. It's just about whether or not it's worth it for the people. 95% of the time, it's not. Oh no. I died, as if it matters. La 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 loo 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 loo. Oh look, I'm back in action. This is too easy. Oh look, the enemy is dead. With no consequences for me. I love this kind of stuff. Powerful, no? But we'll have to see whether or not it can pass the other tests. Let's see what it can do. Everything I do is OP. I mean, come on. It's me we're talking about. Llama, you cannot use that R word on this channel, Llama. That is banned. That is against terms of service, man. You use that word, you're going in the timeout box, all right? This is a warning. The R word is a no-no, okay? Because it's a serious term. You do that, I could lose you. If I allow that kind of language on my channel, that can get my channel demonetized. So you best be very, very careful, because I ban people for that word. Anger is weakness. Every combination of behemoth should just be easy to you. Sam, if you're a true robot warrior, everything in this game is easy. Well, English isn't his first language, so that's the reason I'm forgiving him, because English is not his native. At least I'm pretty sure English is not his native, based on where he lives. So at least that's the one thing I like about YouTube. Messages get held for review first. On Twitch, messages are just fucking everywhere. You know, that's the one feature that YouTube actually has better than Twitch. The ability to hold messages for review is really, really good. It's actually one of YouTube's best features. In fact, that's the one thing that Twitch should copy. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I got you. But yeah. Oh shit, that was an event. I almost ran away from my own event. But yeah, just make sure you don't do that, because that word is a no-no. What is spawning that red circle? Make sure to check out my Alira build. Watch the Alira build video and you will understand, Mr. Dylan Moore. We have the information prepared and provided for you. Refer to the chain blades specifically. The build in question is called Alira chain blades. You might want to look into that. But I refrain too much from stream discussions because people with no clue tend to copy my stuff. So I'm sure you can understand. Yep. Just be careful of breaking terms of service, man. It is one of the worst things that you can do. Because technically it's not you who gets in trouble, it's me. And also please be aware that because we are a global stream, things can be considered sensitive for people of... You have to be sensitive toward, like, for example, other genders. You have to be sensitive toward the world in general. No problemo. Happy to deliver the information. So yeah. That is one of the most important things when you are RBNT. That stands for Robot Nation. Oh, look at who got poked. Look at this boy, so lovingly poked. Okay. Off we go on to the next, yeah? Do 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 do. Yes, it has, Mr. Nicholas. Welcome. Well, OG Reaper. It's not about the axe, it's about the build. And I would direct you to my best axe build from patch 1.80. That will give you all the answers you need because that is still one of the top axe builds in the game. With many people still using it to this very day. And many people copying it to try and claim it as their own, although I was the original creator, so yeah. You can see for yourself. That video will answer all your questions. Try it for yourself. And then see for yourself. You just farted? Congratulations. Mind Splitter is the Thrax axe. Here you go. Enjoy a timeout. And when you learn to behave like a human, Mr. Ace of Kings, you are welcome back. Hey, Samurai, that's the first time anyone's ever called me that, but yeah, this build will be uploaded when it's ready. I would say that you should be disappointed, but they keep uploading it because you guys watch them. If you just don't watch those clips, you pay no attention to those people, they will disappear. Because they only want to show that to you because they want you to believe in them. Up to you. Like I said, everybody has a choice. I'm not here to tell anybody what to believe. You can look at such people and believe what they have to say, or you can be wise. Oh, like I said, Morris, see with your own two eyes if it's possible or not. Question these individuals. Try their stuff. And when you realize you've been lied to and deceived, then you can become wiser. Because me telling people that it's a lie, well, hey, that's just a part of the job, you know? But people gotta see for themselves. Hey, that's fair enough, Nicholas. No, PC does it too. But that's not really watching the video. That is just showing you snippets of the video without sound. So, yeah. Like I said, a lot of people try and... you have my friend's Agorist Axe build. There is no friend's Agorist Axe build, my dude. There's only one. I don't have a friend's Agorist Axe build on this channel. Nobody else built a build on this channel. Well, not for Axe, at least. So, if you're looking for Axe... no problem, MJ. If you're looking for Axe, this is the only Axe build on my channel. There's no other Axe build that is valid right now that was built by anyone else. All of the builds you see on my channel are my own. If you're talking about older stuff, then... I'm also replying to a comment at the same time since I'm here anyway. That is not my friend, OG Reaper. That is a person who has been banned from our channel for making a racial statement at one point. And that is an old and dysfunctional build. Congratulations, Daniel. Please, may I reward you with a freestyle or one of my rap songs? Let me know. I'm also gonna add those push-ups to the list.
Daniel,
I'm gonna be working out tonight.
$4.99. Got my first heroic crown today.
Hell yeah, tonight I can do way more push-ups. But yeah, that is the wrong build, OG Reaper. That's an old build. That build is old and invalid. So yeah. My recommendation is that you use the one that I posted. Because some of the older builds just don't do it anymore. And plus that build is loaded with part damage, so you'll see higher numbers, but I mean, if you can replicate it. I can't remember if you can replicate it right now. But it would falsely inflate your numbers by about 15%. So although mine you would do 15% less part damage, you would do more raw damage. No worries, man. It's all good. The one that I linked you is the proper one, so you can follow that. It's not too different, but it will do more damage overall and you'll get faster kill times. That's why numbers are, it's not necessarily about the biggest number, it's about kill time. Kill time is the most important thing, realistically. You think you're ready? Okay. Very well. And Nicholas, I get it, but let's not discuss that kind of bad information, right? Everybody here needs to understand one thing. Don't give these people attention. Don't discuss them. And Dark, I'm glad you like my hunger build. Very happy you like it. Daniel, you gotta let me know what to perform for you when I return to Ramsgate. But yeah, let's not discuss this kind of bullshit information, Nicholas. Because I'll tell you one thing. It is bullshit. Try it for yourself. Before you ever discuss anything on my channel, try it for yourself. Try for yourself and see whether or not it's real. Because I'll tell you one thing. There is no point in giving these people attention. The more we talk about their stuff, the more they will start to post this kind of thing because it gets attention. The best way that we can help other slayers, the best way to assist other slayers with real information is to pretend people like this don't exist. Don't visit their channel, don't look at their channels, don't even watch without the sound on mobile. You see their channel, just pay no attention to it. There are no prismatic cells, Mr. Bawa. Prismatic cell slots simply mean that you can put any cell into that slot. They're only available on legendary weapons. There is no such thing as a prismatic cell. There are no prismatic cells. Prismatic cell slots simply mean that I can put any cell into that slot, okay? So I hope that information clarifies it for you, Mr. Bawa. If we want to get real information out, no problem, Zeno. You go ahead and you enjoy your day. If we want to get real information out to the slayers, the best way we can do that for everybody is plain and simple. We need to help slayers by paying no attention to those that lie, those that want to feed false information to you guys. And if you don't believe me that they're feeding you false information, try it for yourself. But once you've learned that they are feeding you false information, help other slayers by paying no attention to these guys. Don't attack them. Don't, go at them. We're not that sort of community. We're not like that. We win through positive, peaceful means. And the best way to do that is just pay them no attention. Once they get no attention, they will leave on their own. Because they're doing this for the fame. They're doing this for the money. They're doing this because they know they can get clicks. So don't feed the fire. What's my favorite weapon? Oh. You see, that question, OG Reaper, is the test of a true fan. Could one of my true fans please answer on my behalf, what is my favorite weapon? Because every true Asian robot fan knows my favorite and most used weapon in this game. So, that's right, it's chain blades. Yep. The litmus test for whether you are an Asian robot fan. Do you know my favorite weapon? Hey, I'm nice. Good to see you. And yep, you're all correct. It is the chain blades. Chain blades are indeed my superior weapon. And the hammer? You gotta be kidding me. The hammer is not in that list. Doing perfectly as always. Yep, chains all the way, man. Chains all the way. That is the true style. And yes, the next one is actually sword. Sword and chain blades are my two favorites. Everything after that is just gravy. Alright, I'm heading toward the Frostwolf. Now, Warpike is the third, and the other four are all equal after that. Yours is the sword and hammer? No. Yours is gonna be the chain blades, okay? I will decide your favorite weapon for you. What do you mean yours is the sword and hammer? There's no such thing. By the way, in case you guys didn't know, there is a particular technique to boop the Frostwolf. All right, when the Frostwolf came out, I was the OG creator of this technique. If you move sideways, I already did. How to properly use discipline, already did. It's called How Discipline Works. If the Frostwolf has a has a unique hitbox. So remember that when it's charging at you, please move to the side this way in order to get the boop, assuming that it's doing a boopable attack. If you do it sideways, you have a higher chance of hitting it without it hitting you. If you do it front-wise, the chances are you'll boop it, but it'll hit you. Just be aware of that. Like I said, this is a technique I created, but not many people know. Don't spam the heavy. You just use the first attack of the heavy, as in my interruption guide. And by the way, OG Reaper, just so you know, I have a tutorial for everything on my channel. Every possible tutorial already exists on my channel. Whenever something new comes out, I will have a tutorial on it, because I am your one and only creator. Also, my dear, if you're going to use the axe, please stick closer. Especially for faster behemoths, right? You want to stick closer to center. Because otherwise they move around a lot. There you go. Of course it is, I'm nice. I made it. Hey, shoot. How to get the Skullforge? Well, I have a guide on that. Mr. Bawa, just search Skullforge on my channel. And bada bing bada boom. In fact, here you go. Here's the video. You should know by now. Everything you ever need is on this channel. Just search for it. Like I said, every guide, every tutorial, everything was created by me. You're not talking to some random here. You're talking to the guy who wrote the deep magic. Wait, there's a scrave. There we go, this way. I was not just there when the deep magic was written. I wrote the deep magic myself. Proof is in the pudding. You have to go get the node, read the lore carefully. There's a person in the lore that's mentioned. Go talk to that person, get the blueprints. You can craft the Skullforge. Bada bing, bada boom. But please, do try and search on the channel, because if you search, I guarantee you will find a treasure trove of information. Everything you will ever need is always here. Everything from how to use Discipline and Tempest, Revenant, any information. There we go. Oh, let me refresh that. Okay. There we go. My chat is finally updating again. Hey, no problem, Bawa. Happy to help. I'm glad you subbed to me. I don't know who your friend is, but my advice is, if there is an Asian robot build with the Urska axe, use it. If there is no Asian robot build with the Urska axe, don't use it. That is the standard by which everybody judges things. Because if I didn't make a build on it, it's probably not that good. Plain and simple. So, why would you listen to would you listen to your friend, or would you listen to the best channel? Up to you. Your choice. But like I said, whether or not it's a waste of time, see whether or not there's a build with it. If there is one, good. If there isn't, then you're wasting your time. But you have to see and decide for yourself. So you might want to review all the different axe builds first before you see for yourself. There's quite a variety on my channel, although it's more limited than other weapons. So search for the axe on my channel and look for builds after patch 1.80. You'll see what I'm talking about. Well, yes, you can trust me, but again, you must see for yourself as well. Because blindly trusting me is no good. Blind faith is awesome, but will also get you killed. So make sure that you at least review the axe builds on my channel. Have a look through them. I'm pretty sure one of them has an Urska in it, but it's in a very specific build, so you might want to review that. If I'm not wrong, it's my Revenant axe build, Frostwolf Revenant axe build. Give that a check it out, and see for yourself. The best way to prove your friend wrong is to see for yourself and be able to speak to him with real information. You're right. Test it for yourself. See whether or not I'm talking out my ass or whether or not I'm really delivering real results. If you feel that I'm delivering real results, then you can at least tell your friend, hey, this is real, this guy's done it. You know? Because if you don't have that information, a bit hard to tell him to shove it up his ass, you know? Just saying. Arguing with facts is way better than arguing with faith. And then, after you prove your friend wrong, you should tell your friend that he should only be using Asian robot builds. And now you have the proof. That's why I'm not afraid to tell people, test it for yourself, see for yourself. I don't just tell people, trust me, because what's the point in trusting me? Blind faith will get you nowhere. Blind faith, literally worst thing to ever have, because, you know, that's how you end up in bad situations. Never ever believe somebody just because they seem like a cool dude or whatever. See for yourself, test for yourself. Logic and reason. Hello, Jake. How you doing? Okay, onward. By the way, Zoe, are you running the Tempest Axe build that I made, the really weird one? Because yeah, that one's a weird one. If you find that you're having trouble with the axe, give the best axe build a try instead. Because the Tempest Axe is not that fantastic. To be fair, it's one of the weaker builds. I look nice every day, but thank you for the compliment, Jake. Appreciate that. Yeah. Ah, fair enough. When you get enough materials, try out the best axe build instead. I think you'll do better with that one. Just based on the way that you play. Because although that style is slower, it hits a lot harder. Also, damn it, I did the stupid thing again. I unleashed Revenant when I wasn't supposed to. Well. Is this how it goes now? Short leap. Boom. There we go. Da-da-da-da. No problem, Mr. Hammer Style. I hope you enjoy the hammer videos. I have to say that the hammer is in quite a good place. To be fair, it's actually doing better than the axe. I never thought I'd say that. But I actually, right now, I'll tell you honestly, I love the hammer more than the axe. Again, surprising, but it actually is true. The hammer just has so many more options. Okay. Off we go. Yeah. And plus the hammer has 35% damage buff. How do you overcome that? Like as a slower weapon, the hammer like just has so much more. Yeah, no disrespect to the axe mains, but I don't know. The more that I've played other weapons, the more I feel like, hammer for some reason hard to beat. What do I think the hardest escalation is? None of them. They're all dead easy. Including the heroic radiant. I'll probably conquer that as soon as it's released tomorrow. Because if you have an Asian robot build, like no shade here, life's good. You just instantly complete stuff. Therefore, everything is easy. As long as you have the right build. Come on, up you get. It's okay. Everyone has something they can't do. Axe can do some crazy stuff, but it just looks cool on videos. Or when people hack. But for actual combat, actual kill time, stuff like that, you'll notice that many of those things not really very possible. Well, thank you, Jake. Please let me know, can I hit you with a rap or a freestyle? That kind donation is going to be helping my family. Especially since this month has been a rather tougher month. I see you having a nice nap there. Oh, don't worry. Since it's just the two of us, I will be letting you self-revive.
$4.99.
Unless you actually die, but you will rarely do that. Freestyle? Sounds good. Let's go back to Ramsgate and hit it. I think we need a little something for all the people that be real unhappy with us, you know? Oh, I'm just enjoying the opportunity to drop a nice diss. Well, sure. If that's what you want. Easy, easy. You know we always got the chill vibes, my dude. That's what we're all about. Every single day. Every single day that I'm on my stream, you know I don't play. Every single day that I'm on my stream, you know I don't play. Every single day that I'm on my stream, you know I don't play. I just want y'all to understand why I'm this way. See a lot of people out there, they just wanna lie to you and get you to click on their stuff cause they need those click views. They wanna go up top, they want the fame in their life, but honestly they don't know how to be honest, so that is strife. That is honestly what I do not like about these guys. That is why I tell everybody you got to make some noise with your mic, make your voice heard. Tell these people what is wrong through the silent word. And that's what I mean. You don't have to go on the attack to get your meaning across to them. All you really gotta do is pay no attention, cause all these people really want is to feel like they're on top. They want to raise the roof, but that's how we make them stop. If we put them in their place, then we gonna reel the real. That is how they understand the fact they do not feel real. That is how you understand. That's why you understand. That is how you understand. That is why you understand that we are the real community in Dauntless. We actually test stuff. We make sure that we only spit facts because that is enough. Honesty is really the best policy, because when it comes to people, I want to make sure that everybody gets the real stuff that they need. So many people out there, they just wanna bluff, but that's how they feed into the lies. That is why they go hard. They just want you to. They just want you to. They just want you to. They just want you to see only them. But we're not like that, man. Oh, I spit bars all the time. Here, since we received 2 donuts today, and I don't know what Daniel wants, I'm gonna just hit with another. Let me look for the next Sleepy Hollow beat, since you guys like that. Oh, here's another one that I haven't tried. These are very chill beats, yeah. You know, I'm actually feeling really relaxed about this one, cause I'ma talk a little bit more about me. See, that's what I wanna be, up there with my name in lights. See, that's not me. Everybody always assumes that I'm in it for the fame, but that's not why I play the game. I'm actually here just for the people that want to know my name. It doesn't really matter how many people watch me. I do not care if I'm up there with the hundreds or if I just have 30. Hell, I would be happy with 3, because I value every single person that comes up to me. What really matters is how well I know you and how well you know me. that's why I don't ever worry about the numbers. Those things are just stuff that comes with time. And that's why so many haters always leave when I start these raps of mine, because they cannot handle the truth. And honestly, if they understood, then maybe they would raise the roof. See, I don't worry about who creates what content. It really doesn't matter. My channel grows every day because I flock with the birds of a feather. And everyone tends to realize that I am real, so I don't have to ever worry. All the people that try to do these shady deals in the background, man, they treat themselves like a bunch of furries. They're all isolated from the real community. That's because they think that they are all I see. Welcome to the channel, yeah. They think that they're so lit. They think that they might be the best, but honestly, they have never made a hit. And most of them don't show their face because they're scared to put a face to the name. Because once people find out that they buy their bots, man, that's a shame. And that's why you don't see them on like I do every single time I take my shirt off, because I bear this heart of mine. I hope you guys all understand that. Thank you all for the support. You missed 2 awesome raps, but that's about it. But don't worry, show's still ongoing. Thank you for those lovely donations today. It goes toward a good cause, and I think we'll be hitting 12.7k subscribers today. That's really nice. Maybe another 308 days. I'll try. Want to see if I can hit 13k before next month. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, let's carry on. Wouldn't it be nice if the world was Cadbury? Everything would be such a tasty treat. Changing gears would soon become a problem. Cadbury dairy milk is so good to eat. I don't really have anything else to buy now. Already have everything. Now I don't really like the designs on this stuff, so I'm gonna get the Flagstaff. Fuck it. Hey, Lady Neo. Good to see you. Welcome for the pop-in. Most things are recycled, my brother. That is just how it is. One day, my man. But I think I'll remember you guys because you guys hang out here every day. I don't foresee my channel growing super large like a lot of the other ones, and I'll tell you why. It's because I'm too real. A lot of people like that, and that's why I actually am able to live off the donations I make and stuff like that, because we got a lot more real support on the channel. That helps us a lot to keep the channel running. But at the same time, I also know that my realness is what a lot of people can't stand, because a lot of people don't like to face the truth. They don't like to be confronted with themselves, and that I think is what the only thing that'll stop me from going super big, because I'm not like a lot of the other fakers out there who would just cater to, you know, almost everybody, and, you know, just be very, very mild and pleasing overall. You know, I just do the stupid shit for the views. No, it's not me. I cannot do anything that would not be 110% real, which might be considered a weakness in this type of industry, but I think it's my greatest strength. So although I don't think I'll ever be like super large or whatever, I'll probably have a much better base, and honestly I'd prefer it that way, because like I said, you know, like I mentioned in my freestyle, even if I had only 3 people watching me, like when I'm playing Diablo or whatever, I got like 8 people watching me. I don't really give a flying fuck who watches me or whatever, because at the end of the day, it's not about how many people watch me. It's about, do I know these people who are watching me? Do I respect them, and do they respect me? You know, I'd rather have that, because that's so much more important. Well, I try to stay as real as I can, you know, and I hope you guys enjoy my other content too. tonight I'll be playing a little bit more Diablo 3, and then we'll be doing a special little event because, you know, lots of people be feeling confident, you know. They'd be like, Asian robot, no. You gotta fight Behemoth 6 levels above you, man. It's super efficient, man. Well, I'm gonna show how leveling actually works tonight, so I hope you guys will join me for that stream. 12:30 p.m. tonight, 12:30 a.m. tonight. See you later, Miss Neo. And yeah, for me, it's always quality over quantity, dude. Like, that's why, like, a lot of people are like, you know, oh, when I left Twitch, right, which was, to be fair, quite a toxic place, a lot of people laughed and said, oh, he's only got like 11 viewers like per stream, or, you know, sometimes his max is like 20. How the hell is he a full-timer off that? But then they haven't realized that I am indeed a full-timer. You know, meanwhile, their silly Twitch partners have like their 75 viewers and whatnot, but they're not full-time. They're still working their shitty day jobs, getting mental health crises and all that. You know, that to me is evidence that they have been faking their popularity, because I'm telling you, if I'm able to live off what I make now, I'm not rich. Okay, I make close to 1,000 a month, which is barely enough to get by. I mean, considering I only have to pay for myself right now, and I guess my folks' groceries, but rent is not that expensive for me. All things considered, if I'm able to do that, then shouldn't these people with double my viewers be making double the income? Shouldn't these people with 3, 4, or 5 times my viewers be making 4 or 5 times my income? But they don't. And that's where you understand that a lot of people try to fake the success, because the more that they fake the success, the more that they can make people, they can convince people that, you know, they're great. But it doesn't work in the long run, because you're just going to end up in a shittier situation. And all the money that they get from all their big subs, because they're making like 200-300 subs per stream or whatever, or, you know, they're bragging about these big subathons, then why aren't they full-time? Because they should be making a lot of money. By my calculations, all right, they should be making quite a bit. So how come they're not? I'll tell you the simple reason why. It's cause much like with anything else, they just want to lie to you, because if they fake it for long enough, they think they'll make it. But all the subs that they get, they're paying those subs out to other creators, sharing communities and whatnot. All the stream team bullshit, it's all fake. Like, there might be like one guy really making it in the stream team, but, you know, if he has to share his success with everybody else, it's bullshit, you know? So no, I choose not to fall into that trap, because I've already been a mixer partner. I already know the game, and that whole rat race is not for me, because otherwise, why did I give up my normal day job, you know, to go from one rat race to another now? So when I came to YouTube, I decided to do it different, and so far, I really got to thank you guys for proving that the proper, honest way works. Because, you know, I did it different, but I'm able to do it full time now. And it's thanks to you guys for letting me be a real person and showing that although when you're real, you may have a smaller group of people around you, the smaller group is of higher quality, because they're also as real as you are. And that's what matters, because I don't deal with the fake shit. And you know what? We're happier for it, because our entire community is like fucking drama free. It's so good. The drama comes from other people trying to start drama, but we don't start no drama. We're chill. And what weapon am I be using for the special event? Chain blades, my friend, chain blades. I'll be demonstrating using my main weapon, of course, because that is the ideal way to showcase. Hey, what's up, chair? And I'm glad you like my persistence, man. Aw, thanks for the donut for the real talk, man. I just enjoy doing what I do, you know. If I can reach somebody, then I'm happy. Also, fuku you damn rift stalker. Well then, Bizog, Rap or freestyle, your choice. I will happily deliver either. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it is chair, maybe it's not. So remember I talked about it yesterday, honey? I mentioned that I'm gonna be tonight after my Diablo 3, I will show people how to level from 1 to 20 and I'll do it on a stream. So I'll do it tonight. And I'll just demonstrate that. Because, you know, like I mentioned last night, lots of people questioned and, you know, mentioned a lot of bullshit. So I figure I would set the record straight and then I'll clip bits of it and put together and that'll be like the highlights video. Freestyle Fizzog? No problem. As soon as I'm in Ramsgate, I shall deliver. Wow, I'm jelly. Where's my greeting? Shoot gets his name in caps with love hearts. Where's my greeting? Where's my greeting, baby doll? Don't you be making me jealous out here. Ladies and gents, Kaz is my wife. In case you don't know. There we go. Mid-air interception. Hello, Papi Sue. Yes, because I will cry. Okay. That way. This way. Hey, Jaquez, good to see you, man. It's been a while. We'll kill the Charog first and then we'll move on to the event. So head a little bit past it. There's the Charog. This is a different build. I am using Alira, yes, but this is a different build entirely. This is not the Alira pike that was released. Yes, pretty much. I always like to experiment and see how far I can push certain limits. Do the event then. There is some new stuff, but I don't know when you left, Jackass. So my advice would be check out some of the patch notes videos that I've done. That might be a more accurate answer to your question, because, you know, if you ask me anything new, I don't know what was the last new thing for you, buddy. So I post patch note videos every time a patch is released. You can watch those if you like. The last major patch was obviously the release of the Alira raid and escalation. That was about it. That's what I remember. Nothing else major there. No problem, Mr. J Prince. Sorry about that. Miss Eve, I was replying to Kaz. Thank you for slaying the fauna while I was preoccupied. We need more fucking content? Yes, we do. That is the standard, but that's why I am the content, so... This is where you get the crazy builds indeed. Best of the best is all here. This is also where we make our own fun, because there's not much fun to be found on Dauntless itself. So this is the place for the real champs. All the real players who like the real stuff, this is where they come. Well, that is their system. Can't really change or alter it, fortunately. Because that is just their way. Once per month, dude. That would be the standard for most games of this sort. I would say that that's a good standard. Either that or a big release once every 2 months. But the problem is that the releases don't really last long. So even though the release is like, even if they did like once a month, it's too long. And the last time we got major content was like 4 or 5 months ago. You see, that's the problem. It's too long in between. And that to me is always a sign that the developers are not working hard enough. Yeah, this one is still in testing. We shall see if it can satisfy me. Glass cannon builds? Listen, they work, but you do 0 damage if you're dead. So unless you want to actually sweat in the game, it's up to you, man. Like, a lot of them will claim that those are the meta builds. They're just called flawless builds, by the way. Flawless builds are okay. They're cool. They look good. But they're a pain in the ass to play, because if you're not a specialist with the weapon, you're going to have a hard time. And honest to God, like I said, a lot of people don't really come to a game to sweat their asses off. I try to make builds that have that perfect balance between survival and power. Because at the end of the day, you're playing a game to have fun, not to suffer. I'm assuming I'm correct to say that. So yeah, that is why I do not believe much. I don't know who this person is. I do not believe much in the flawless builds, because at the end of the day, you're not here to lose 600 calories. You know, if you want to do that, and if you're obsessed with Dauntless, that might be cool. That might be cool, but for most people, that's not even useful. Hey, no worries, Kaz. You work away, honey. I know you're busy. I know you're busy. Freestyle, yeah, okay. This one is for Fizzog. Let me see, what do I have in my freestyle repertoire? Oh yeah, excuse the yawning. Late night last night. Maybe I can work with something like this. Torture yourself all you like, buddy. It's up to you how you want to play the game, man. But at the end of the day, everybody got to go their own way. And you know, I really hope that things change, but well, I guess the world don't really work that way. That's why I do what I do every single day. I'm always here trying to make fun in my own way, but I am also here to provide the real, because a lot of people think that they know what is going on, but they don't know a damn thing. Scientifically proven means that you have to go out and test this shit. You got to show the proof to keep it lit, but that's not the way that things ever go in real life. And that's why I do things really different, cause I want y'all to know that my life is my own way, and I lead it in the way that I want to, in the way that I see fit. And that's why I change things the way that I go. I want to make sure the whole world moves according to my killer ass flow. And that's why I move to my own sound, my own beat, my own way, my own love of life. That is what I like to do, because every day I feel the tension and I cut it with a knife. Honestly, there's so many people out there who simply want something easy, something fast, something cool, something that's never made to last. And that's not what I'm all about. I want to build a nation. Right from the very first time I came up, that is all that's on my mind. That is all I want to do. That is all every single time. So thank you all so much. I appreciate every single one of you that helps me build this dream brick by brick. You're making sure that I get where I need to go, and that's why I ask for your help once more. All I ask is that when you see those kinds of things, honestly, out there's so many things that are not made to last. There's so many people who just want that short bit of fame. They burst off and burst off. They do not ever want you to last with them, but that's not me. If I'm coming up, then you guys coming with. That is how I live this life. But everybody else, if they do not want that, then that is for them to learn. And the only way they're gonna learn their lessons is if we teach it to them. So I've said it before and I'll say it again, you know? Lots of people out there want to push out the fake shit. Just close your eyes. All right. Thank you very much. Welcome, Havoc. All right. Carrying on. Carrying on. But no, Dauntless will not add a new weapon. I'm already making music. Fizzog. It's all available on my YouTube for free. You can check it out. Members do get early releases and extra stuff as well. So membership is worth it if you enjoy my music. No problem. Now, escalation. Escalation will do. I'll tell you one thing simply. There's just a lot of fake stuff out there. Yeah, sure. How dare you request to drop out? She may not have something of the appropriate level. But yeah, go as you need. Go as you need, it's all good. What's up, Havoc? I do love my Kit Kat. Hot Pocket Challenge, huh? I have no idea what that is, but we don't have Hot Pockets here in Asia, so I wouldn't be able to. But y'all are welcome to hang out at my food streams on Friday instead. You can enjoy a chill dinner with me. Also, I don't know if Kaz can hear me, but Kaz, why you ignoring me today? My wife be busy. Not that I know of, yeah. But then again, I've never eaten Hot Pockets. So remember, I live in Singapore, not America, so I've got no idea about some of the foods that you guys have. Hot Pot. Hot Pot is different from a Hot Pocket, dude. Garlic. Garlic. Bro. You're embarrassing us in front of the cool kids. How did you ship Hot Pot? Did you actually pay 25 bucks for a Hot Pocket? What the hell? Well, I mean, you still kind of embarrassing us, Garlic, bro. Bro, just don't make me destroy you for daring to exist. Okay? Your existence is wrong. I disallow your existence. Yes, go depressed in the corner. And be ashamed of your eternal weakness. No, I'm dead. As if it matters. Hmm. Oh, Thunderdeep Drasky's not too bad. Like, if you got an Asian robot build, he's fine. Dude, I'm doing this at level 11. I'm like literally stressing this build to the max to test out its potential. Ram Ranch? Nope. Remember the #1 rule of the Robot Nation. Everything is easy when you have an Asian robot build. And if it's not, then you are weak. But it's okay to be weak. In this game, there is pay to win. You're struggling to use it, Toasty? Which one is that? Because that sounds very much more like a skill issue. Which one are you struggling to use, buddy? Which one? Because you got to give more specifics than that. Name of the build. Because there's multiple. There's near flawless. There's the no fear of death. All of those use weeping hours. That's no fear of death, dude. So what are you struggling with specifically? Are you struggling with the discipline parries? Are you struggling with the power level? What is your specific struggle? Listen, Jack, has the rework on the chain blades is amazing. Discipline mostly, then that's a skill issue. That is not a build issue. So I'm gonna have to ask you to take those words back, Toasty. Because if you're struggling with discipline, that is a build, that is strictly a skill issue. Did you properly watch my guide on discipline? Did you watch how discipline works? Because if you did, then that is where, if you didn't, then that's where you start. You need to learn how to properly parry with discipline because discipline is essential. I mean, if it's in a build, you gotta learn how to use it. Then if you're still struggling with it because of discipline, it could be because discipline is not the right Omni Cell for you. Maybe stick to Tempest, because I remember you've constructed the Tempest one. Or you can try Bastion. Bastion's a good option. Revenant. Although Revenant is more similar to discipline because you have to play flawlessly. So you have to judge for yourself. But if you did not see the discipline guide, watch that guide, study it religiously, and then practice. Because once you master discipline, it becomes, it's just one of the most absolutely beautiful cells in the game. Yeah. So it could just be that discipline is not what you want to use, or not what you are. Yeah, it may not be your ideal cell. Sorry, that's the word I'm looking for. Because discipline requires you to master timing very, very well. It is a timing-based cell. So you have to know like when the attack actually hits. You see? That's very key. Listen, Garlic, nothing can save you. Only a membership can save your soul. Because you are already a heretic for being busy and not attending my streams every day, you know? And of course not being a member. That is heresy. So yeah, I think probably you will want to practice discipline. If you, like I said, if you haven't watched the guide on it, check out the guide video where I explain discipline more. And you might want to try that, because the ideal form of the no fear of death is literally to ignore any potential problems relating to death, but it does require you to know how to use discipline, because when you die, you just revive, you take advantage of the clone, like so, revive yourself. Now this is not a no fear of death, but it's quite similar. You revive yourself and then bada bing bada boom, you know? You get back into action, but it doesn't mean that you just take a lot of hits and die. That's why the discipline parry is so important. So every 17 seconds, you can deflect an attack, which is like part of the big strat, I guess. Yeah, no problem, Garlic. I'm just bullying you because I can. Because what I'm doing right now, like, is with the level 12 pike, just using Revenant, no fear of death, similar to the no fear of death style. I wouldn't say it's exact, but it's similar. You see, and the whole concept behind it is just the ability to properly evade attacks, stuff like that. And you know, I don't even have the parry right here, but if I had the parry, that's an additional layer of protection. So again, it just comes down to how you're using discipline. So practice, just practice, and you'll get it. You will be able to do it. All right. Like I said, the best way to learn, practice. Throw yourself into the fire. Take your place inside the fire in me. And I was talking to Toasty Jackass, but hey, if that advice helps you too, then that's fine. I was speaking over there to Mr. Toasty. But I hope the advice helps you as well. You shouldn't be, Toasty. You don't need the 4 stack to win your fight. What you need to do is you should be killing with the build without the 4 stack. You just want to use discipline to parry. I mean, does that make sense? It should make sense. Discipline is literally just there to help you knock the behemoth back. You know, it's there to help you give a little pushback when the behemoth tries to get up in your face. Going for a 4 stack is pretty much telling somebody, kill me now. Here, I can demonstrate. Give me a second. This is an old build, but I'm just gonna repurpose it right now. Ooh, Devin won't go to heaven. She's just another lost soul. Oh, mighty will leave her and will receive her. Na, 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 na. Devin lies beyond this portal. Take the word of one immortal. You definitely don't need to remember that, Wuka, because whatever it is you're remembering, I do believe you are remembering it incorrectly. So I do apologize, but that is indeed incorrect. Let me think. I had something else here that I needed. All right, do your best, buddy. Study hard. La 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 loo. No, there aren't any hammer style. You can, but it is not recommended. Okay. Alright, so this is a relatively close to flawless build. I'm just gonna demonstrate one of the particular playstyles with this build. So, for those of you that, like for Toasty especially, if you have a look at what I'm about to do, Discipline, if you play it seriously, like as in you actually sit up and play it for real, the idea behind it is mostly like deflection. So I've actually got very little defense in this build, which again is why a lot of the flawless players tend to use it. It's more like within a short span of time, I need to deal XYZ amount of damage, right? So within that short period of time, how can I deal absolutely devastating damage without breaking my combo chain? So that is sort of what we will demonstrate. Okay, let's go see it. In action. Okay, so we got a cool shot. Well, I don't really care what Ramsgate looks like. It's just a hub. Its purpose is to, you know, get me from point A to B. So I know that this attack is going to come in, right? I just basically deflect that. Something like that. That is a rough explanation for how this stuff is meant to work. But of course, when a behemoth combos, you only deflect one attack, so not exactly feasible to deflect multiples. So you still got to be careful about how it's used, but overall, if done correctly, you can effectively fight without breaking, you know, your combo. Now this is with level 12, so it's a bit slower, but you get the idea. No boat magic. But what I can do is I can put you in the timeout box temporarily, and you know, when you're sober, you can come back and have a friendly chat with all of us, okay? Enjoy the naughty box for 5 minutes. Well, no, Hammer Style, don't feel bad for them. They probably are so insanely in love with never touching grass and being virgins that, you know, he was probably doing what he needed to do to, you know, protect his virginity from ever getting a date or from ever, you know, meeting a lady. It's all good. It's all good, you know. He chose never to touch grass, and we should celebrate that. He clearly missed my guide on how to touch grass. Would have helped him out. Hey, Boog, you're late today. Why so late? Now, when you got two annoying behemoths like this, sometimes discipline is not going to be very much help to you. But that's why, you know, without fearing death, your ideal should be just, you know, getting into combat and then just busting it out. What's the Alira ability? Well, J Prince, check out my Alira build video. That would probably answer your question much more accurately. I recommend you visit my video on the Alira chain blades. That would explain everything fully. If you wouldn't mind. Watching my videos is probably the best way to understand stuff. And did I mention Discipline's also really great for the Riftstalker? Now in a one-on-one situation, Discipline is king. Because I know I can pull off, you know, whatever I need to. Like so. Now I am gonna suck up the Aether Vents because, yeah, level 12. Flawless on a freaking Wednesday. I'm not ready to sweat. But anyway. The right idea with this is that even when underleveled, severely underleveled, you know, without maximum skill, as long as you start getting used to the parry, you should be able to beat behemoths back. It can be very useful in a variety of situations, and that's where it finds its best use. See? Aw, damn it. But sometimes it won't even trigger, so you gotta know the behemoth patterns well enough. And also some attacks, like that one, right? I've noticed the pike, if you're using the pike with it, right? Now, this doesn't happen on the chain blades, but if you're using the light attack on the pike, it has a really slow animation cancel, so it takes a while. As you can see, now that one, I started my button pushing earlier. Had that not been the case, it would have been a lot slower to actually get that knockdown. But it is also generally used to promote the flawless playstyle, because what you can literally do with it is stay in the fight for longer, therefore keeping your predator bonus for longer and without interruption. That's the ideal way of playing. And please keep in mind that I'm not using one of my own builds. This is just a demonstration build that I literally put together for demo purposes. It's functional, but in general also flawed, because this is like a close to full flawless style, which is again not ideal for most players. You gotta love it when the pike itself literally misses. Mom? Oh. She just came in for a second. Guess she wanted something. Yeah, she'll text me if she needs anything. But on behemoths with more obvious attack patterns, where you like don't have to think too hard, discipline can be quite a wonder. In fact, despite me using it several times, I've only triggered the buff twice. But it is very useful in a lot of circumstances. Oh no, I died of poison. How sad. Now that my buff is triggered, but I'm dead, I guess I'll have to play carefully. Oh shit, I accidentally took a potion. Oh well. It's you and me now, Charok. Oh, no problem. I will teach you, but let me finish this escalation first. No, it's okay. We were just wondering if you were drunk. You know? But never call me your dad again, or I will have to kill you. What I will tell you is that members only cost a certain amount per month. There are different tiers. You can decide on how much you want to spend per month on your membership. The higher your tier, obviously, the more of a VIP you are. But you should carefully read the perks and benefits of each tier and decide what you can maintain. Because if you're deciding to be a member, it's probably better to get a membership that you can maintain. In order to join, be prepared for that. I will show you the process after I finish off this Agarus. It won't take long.
There it is. Dustiest behemoth in this island cluster.
Okay. Sure. I will bring you in after this. That should be fine. I'm quite certain you know how to play repeaters, so I'm not too worried. Keep forgetting about poison, I swear to God. Number one most annoying thing about this. Or rather, I should say the number one most annoying thing about doing this under leveled is forgetting about poison. Yeah, understandable. Axe is too slow for a lot of people. So you're not alone in that. Really? Did I really just not get an earth event? Whatever. Oh well, I'm dead. Thank you, Jaquez, for tipping me. In fairness, I probably shouldn't have run. Probably shouldn't have run this build when I'm only level 12, but whatever. Yeah, axe reforging is good. Let this be a lesson. Don't run a non-Asian robot build. But anyway, for demonstration purposes, it suited. It showed you what was necessary. Discipline is a cell that you must know the behemoth timings as well as the timings of when you can move, cancel, stuff like that. It's very, very important. If you cannot move, cancel, the other thing is that discipline reduces your healing by 50%. So yeah. What is a good class for it? What do you mean? There's no such thing as classes in Dauntless. Just make sure that you follow an Asian robot build, Boat Magic, because there's no such thing as class. Okay, classes don't exist in Dauntless. There's no such thing as class. Just search up sword on my channel and you can look at the various builds. If you like catalyst builds, then I will ban you from my channel, OG Reaper. Catalyst is not something we use here. If you like catalyst, you should be watching other people. Because I'll tell you why we don't deal with catalyst. Number one, catalyst fakes your numbers. Number two, it's not suitable for a lot of players. So if you like catalyst builds, I will straight ban you from this channel. Up to you. Okay, so you asked about membership, right? Boat Magic. Yeah, you can take any. If you're starting to use the sword, okay. Yes. Those who like catalysts are never welcome at this channel. So, doors over there, buddy. Catalyst builds. Catalyst builds are made by morons. I mean, like I said, you like them, that's up to you, but I don't recommend watching me ever. You should watch the rest of the failures. Okay, this is my channel, right? If you see underneath my name, there's a join button. Assuming you've already subscribed, Boat Magic, you hit the join button, it'll show you membership. You can decide after reading the perks which type of membership you want. That's about it. If you don't see the join button, it's because you're on an iPhone. In which case you have to use a browser like Chrome or whatever they have on the iPhone. You have to log into YouTube through your browser in order to purchase your membership. This is because on the iPhone, they disallow YouTube from, they don't allow the YouTube app to make transactions on their own. So YouTube said fuck it and disabled the function for iPhone users. Sad but true. So that is the end of that. And Jaquez, please let me know whether you prefer a rap or if you prefer a freestyle. Up to you, your choice. Thank you very much for the tip. And okay, let me see. I'll pick up Miss Eve now. So Catalyst builds and why they're so bad is because Catalyst basically fakes your damage. It can increase your damage even if you've got a really bad build. That is the problem of Catalyst. Let's say you have a really shitty build, right? But you also add Catalyst onto it to make yourself seem better than you really are. That is how several people fake the success of their builds. They basically pretend that their builds are good when their builds are actually really bad. This is the Catalyst problem. This is literally the problem of Catalyst. And I can demonstrate that easily. Many people also steal my builds and throw Catalyst into my builds because, yeah, Catalyst helps tonics. You shouldn't be using tonics in normal hunts. If you're using tonics in a normal hunt, then is it that you are unsure how to properly play the game, or because nobody should be using a tonic in a normal hunt. The behemoths die so quickly that it should not matter to you. You see? That's the key difference right there. And that is the big problem. Yeah, using it for attack speed with the axe means that you're, number one, not playing correctly, and number two, you are literally relying on a drug to get your skill to where it needs to be, which you shouldn't. Because that will cause you problems later down the line. Not at the moment, Jaquez. I have actually stopped playing that because right now I'm focusing on my YouTube. And YouTube doesn't have good streaming for mobile games, so I will only be playing games that I can also play on my PC. If I do stream mobile games again in future, it'll be probably during my move to Australia. And I will do it on Twitch, but that you'll find out more in future. But I'm not playing Pokemon Unite now at all. And you know, listen, if it's fine if you want to use it, OG Reaper, but on this channel we do not encourage Catalyst use ever. Never ever encourage Catalyst use because it's really bad for newer players. If you want to use it, that's fine, but never ever encourage anyone to use it because wasting time farming for tonics and wasting rams purchasing tonics is really bad for newer players. It turns them away from the game because it turns the whole game into a farming simulator, which we do not want. All right, so that's my one rule on this stream. Anybody want to talk about Catalyst? Get off my stream because you are not welcome here. Catalyst is useful, yes. But you must also understand that it is pretty fucking bad if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, Angel, use an Asian robot build. You can use it if you like, OG Reaper. As long as you don't discuss it on my channel, I've got no problem. You can use whatever you want to. And here, like I said, I'm going to demonstrate the difference between using Catalyst and not using Catalyst, which again is how people fake the so-called strength of their builds. Because when they demonstrate their builds to you, they're showing you a build that's hopped up by Catalyst. Being hopped up is how a lot of people demonstrate. They remove imperfections in their build, you know, and they create a build that looks good, appears good, but may not be actually good because the second you're not using tonics, you're going to have a problem. Right? So it's not that people with no skill use Catalyst. People in the trials use Catalyst as well. Trials champions use Catalyst, like myself. We use Catalyst, but in trials. For normal content, you should not need Catalyst. You should not need Catalyst to achieve a fast kill time, because if you need Catalyst to achieve a fast kill time, you're underdeveloping your own skill. For example, the axe. You say you're using it for attack speed on the axe, but that means that without it, you can't play the axe. Because that is really, really not good for you. That's not good for yourself. You're gimping your own skill by using it. You're making yourself weaker and more pathetic by using it. Again, like I said, don't just trust my words. I will show you. Here is the difference, all right? When using catalyst versus non-catalyst, you saw, now of course this is a slightly different build, but you saw earlier, right, that we struggled because I was running discipline with a non-Asian robot build. I was just running it flawless, or rather close to flawless. Okay, here's catalyst with an Asian robot build. Well, a modified Asian robot build. First of all, the high attack speed from catalyst means that everything you do is gonna hit a lot harder, and you're gonna hit a lot stronger as well. So all that combined, even if you're just level 12, you're gonna completely destroy behemoths. And because it's so easy, deal damage and get wounds and all that other jazz, you end up dishing out absolutely abnormal amounts of damage. You can even play the game without like paying much attention, which is exactly what I'm doing now. I'm reading chat and just pressing one button. Behemoth is dead. And of course, as you increase the number of amps that you have, the behemoths will die even faster. Same with your increase in level. So if I were to use Catalyst in my demonstrations, you guys would never ever get a real picture of how builds work, because you would see the Catalyst damage, not the real damage numbers. The build may not even work under real circumstances. But to you guys, it would seem like the build is God, and that I am a godlike creator, which is again how a lot of people get their views, because they fake it. Here we go. Like I said, please keep in mind, I'm just literally running Catalyst here and spinning. Run out of tonics, take them again. I'm also against it because that's how the build thieves copy my builds. They steal my build and then they put Catalyst on it to make it look like their build is better than mine. It's bullshit. And yes, I'm using a slightly modified Asian robot build right now. Alright? With Catalyst. Things are literally melting and I'm level 13 with this pike. So yeah. As you can see, the attack speed increase plus like, and you combine the attack speed increase with the damage increase and the ability to use your lantern constantly without needing extra etheric attunement, you know, and the bonus of Catalyst itself. You're getting through every round at the highest speed possible. So a lot of people get addicted to it. If you have a proper build, you do not need tonics. But again, like I said, this is just a demonstration of how the whole tonic system works and why people use it. Look at what I'm doing with the level 13 pike. Just look at how fast things are dying. That's just how it works. That is what they do. Also, just so you know, I didn't even bond a UE to this. It's not that they should get good. Some of them are good. Some of them are like top players. It's just that rather than, you know, explaining that how many hours it really takes to get these kinds of top positions, they just show off their top runs or whatever for like the 5 minutes of content footage or whatever, and then try to pretend like everybody can do it when everybody can't do it. And that was the exact problem. Okay. That's another thing you should never use, but I mean, up to you, OG Reaper. By the time my tonic ran out, I already killed this thing. So I've even saved tonics. Like I can just literally slurp another few tonics before my next round of combat, and we're just gonna blow through it. Like it's that easy. It's really, really easy to pretend that you're good, because like I said, the fact that you have Catalyst removes a lot of the stuff that, like, you know, would cause you problems. Like for example, if your skill is not good, you can compensate for that by being able to stagger a behemoth faster due to faster attack speed. You can literally deal out more damage within a short period of time, you know? Like I said, it's up to you whether you want to use it or not, but I never, number one, I never highlight it as a playstyle for newer players because they cannot afford it. And second of all, because it's not ideal. It's really genuinely not a good example for a lot of players because they do not have the same resources. Like I've got thousands of potions that I can use anytime. I've got 11 million rams because I've never had to use any of that. You get what I mean? And that is because it is easy. Once you have something like Catalyst in your build, everything is easy. Because tonics will just carry you through any content. Bada bing, bada boom. Just swing, swing. Even if I take damage, what does it matter? I'm back on my feet in a couple of seconds and just swinging hard again. Yeah, you can. Of course you can. You can straight buy tonics from a vendor, dude. You don't even have to craft them. If you got the rams, you can just straight buy them. My hunger build is very good. I'm glad you like it. All Asian robot builds are good though. But yeah. As you can see, that's another creature dead. And that's before my tonics even ran out. You'll just get kills within a very short period of time. Honest to God. Actually, I just hit escalation patrol. We happen to get frost. Doesn't matter what escalation it is, though. Pretty much hammer style. That's how it feels once you start taking tonics, because no, they don't actually cost much hollowing. They're actually quite cheap. So it's just that a lot of people, like when they still haven't finished their Slayer's Path, they usually have to spend a lot of rams on that. That's why people ask me how to farm rams, but like they can't do that and pay for tonics at the same time. Like I said, if you want to save time, you can definitely take tonics. It's genuinely up to each individual what they want to do. That's why I'm not like 100% against it, but what I would say is I don't promote their use, because like I said, my job is to deliver real content to you guys. My job is to show you how things actually work, not fake how things work and then pretend that, you know, pretend that I've got some kind of magical skill going on. That's not what I do. Hey, Grim Reaper. We've just taken all our tonics again, right? You need either a Bastion or a Discipline build, because if you don't take the Avatar of Destruction, especially if you're solo, someone needs to take someone with a crit build. You must have a critical, one person on your team needs a critical build. That critical person must take Avatar of Destruction. If they don't, you're gonna have a bad time. If they do, you'll be alright. Deerska's already almost dead, and I've just been chatting to you guys the whole time. I don't even give a flying fuck. Like, that's how easy Catalyst can make the game for you. Again, that's why a lot of people use it, but if you use it and you're reliant on it, you won't develop skill. You won't develop the real skills that you need. There you go. Escalation over. You can ask yourself, did I even put in any effort during that entire time? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the amount of effort I put in was 0. What's up, user? And Jaquez wants a rap? No problem. I will deliver that right now when I'm in Ramsgate. And again, I'll do one more random escalation with Catalyst after I rap because... Actually, you know what? I'll save the rap for when I end my stream. So I'll do the escalation first. But like I said, it's so easy. Pretty much the reason why. And if you want to buy tonics from the vendors, I'll show you guys how. It's very simple. Just go here. It doesn't cost that much, by the way. It really doesn't. It's quite cheap. Crafting 10, you select the rams here, right? Purchasing 10 costs you 500 rams. It's very cheap, to be fair. Blitz tonics. Blitz is 500 as well. Some of them are 1,000, but most of them are very cheap. So, oh, it's 500 per tonic, so it's 5,000 for a set of 10. Sorry, I miscalculated that. So it's not that expensive, but it's not that cheap either. So it's 5,000 rams per 10 tonics. So if you got nothing else to spend your rams on, you can buy as many tonics as you want and just like, you know, go crazy with them. It's up to you. Okay, let's do it again. Nice. 3 a.m., huh? And you're sitting here watching the Asian robot. I'm proud of you, buddy. No problem, Humble Slayer. I'm the opposite. I am the egomaniac Slayer. But I'm glad you like my vids. What's the point of farming the materials if you don't want to spend 5k? We're doing good, Grim Reaper. I'm just showing everybody how tonics work and how tonics can make you feel like God. Well, you can literally become God, not just feel like God. You can become God, which is kind of why everyone uses them. They know it works, and people will take advantage of that. That's normal. That's natural. So here we go again. It's 6 a.m. where you live, Boat Magic. Damn. Okay, so once again, it's tonics. So here we have a Rage Tail Gnasher in the 1050 escalation. All right. Oh damn. He went after you more than me. The increased attack speed means faster wounding, faster part breaks, everything. And of course the increased damage helps out too. This basically allows you to stack your DPS really fast. And then bada bing bada boom. By the way, I still forgot to add a UE to this build, so I'm fighting without a UE. Do you know that this would be even faster with a UE? Do I ever adjust my builds? No. Because the builds that I put out are fully adjusted already. As in they are optimal. They are the optimized ones. I do adjust my some of the builds, but that's not an adjustment, that's a customization. Customization's different. I do customizations for myself personally because I have certain quirks in my playstyle that I take advantage of by adjusting a few things in the build. But even then, it's usually a very small modification. However, it may make the build essentially more dangerous. It may make it less friendly for newer players, things like that, which I do not release from my general builds. What is my favorite build? Any of them. People were asking about tonics, Humble Slayer. So I'm demonstrating the effect of tonics and how they can make they can make an awesome build look even more awesome. They can make a bad build look awesome. And they can make any build look awesome. But again, it's up to you whether you want to go down that road. Like, I'm literally putting in 0 effort and killing things. Like, this is why it will hamper your skill development. Because look, by being able to like bully the Nezaga faster, like I can just chat to you guys the whole time and put in 0 effort in combat. This is why people start sipping on the sauce. Because tonics plus catalyst makes you god. Life is easy. It's up to you whether you want to use them or not. Like, for me, I don't, because it sets a bad example. But for this demonstration showcase, I'm showing the effect that they have. Which is why a lot of those builders out there say, use catalyst, use catalyst. No, they just want you weaker. They are, actually. I've actually heard that they might be nerfing tonics. Now, this is unconfirmed, though. It came from a very reliable source, but I'll wait until it actually happens. I mean, that's my channel policy, as always. No problem. Stay as long as you can. You know, you do you. Why would you riot? Don't tell me you're a tonic user, Mr. Morris. I'd be very upset if you were. This is my absolutely broken war pike, slightly modified for this showcase. If you recall, that is the build that I put out recently. Oh, sorry, it's called Macho Man's S tier war pike. It says S tier in the title. Then in that case, there's no need to riot. If they nerf tonics, we can laugh. We can just laugh at people. Because all their builds will literally fail. Yeah, fair enough. I can understand that perspective, but they'll do whatever they do. But I'll actually raise the stakes on that, Ray. I bet 3 years. I bet 3 years and it's done. Yeah, enjoy, Humble Slayer. Like I said, I modified this just for shits and giggles. This build doesn't even have a UE. Like I said, it's just to demonstrate the power of the tonics themselves. I removed the weapon UE. This weapon has no UE at all, and it's completely decimating these creatures. That means I don't have that extra special weapon bonus at all. All I have is the base weapon with my build, and that's it. And tonics. And look at what it's doing. So you tell me. You tell me, ladies and gents. This is why it's hard for so many people to give them up. Because you will feel like God. This build will turn you into... it's like crystal meth, but for your Slayer. You know, you just go high. Zero effort required. I can just face chat all day. I don't worry about my record times because I never worry about records. If I wanted to, I could complete a frost escalation in about like 6-7 minutes. That's assuming tonics and perfect build, and highest possible level, but there's literally no point to that, so I never challenge those kinds of records because what the fuck would be the point? It's literally a waste of my time. All the time that I play the game, I'm streaming, so I definitely do not play Dauntless outside of that because no thank you. So I don't worry about time records, other kinds of bullshit like that. I just worry about delivering real content. So most of my time is spent testing, showing stuff to people, so I don't really worry about records. Like, I could do it, but there's no point in me doing it because what the hell would be the point? The one thing which I hate is showing off for no reason. So what if I can do it in record time? My job is to make sure all of you can do it in the best possible time. That's my duty. And without needing you to do excessive things or, you know, have advantages that I have just because I've played for longer. That's why I'm trusted. That's why I'm the best. What gave me the idea for Macho Man? Randy Savage. I mean, WWE, man. Macho Man, Randy Savage, you know, the guy with more cocaine in his system than actual blood. Alright, see you, Boat Magic. I hope you get your membership soon. Valkyrion with tonics. No, I do not, Humble Slayer. Are you attempting to know me? There. Zero effort, ladies and gents. Zero effort. Literally just stay up on... You should just literally just stay up on the dragon, poking in the head. Well, yeah, that's why a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people, they just, they do it because they, yeah, I was using tonics. I did those two escalations because the first one was Frost. Frost, you have even more bonuses. So, on a Frost escalation with even more, and she's not using a proper build, so her damage is lower. So, yeah, on a Frost escalation, our damage is way higher. But on a normal escalation, your damage would be a bit lower because you don't have the Frost escalation bonuses, which can jack up your damage to an unreasonable extent. So this is how tonics can bridge the gap. Like I said, even a bad build will look good when you sip on tonics. But a good build will function well without tonics. That's the key. That's the key. All right. And by using Catalyst, you can boost the effects of tonics even more. Let's take a look and let's take a look here. Catalyst's effect, 60% tonic effectiveness and duration. How much do the tonics give you? 18% increased attack speed. Add 60% to that. Do you know how much that is? You're getting about a 24% damage increase. Hey, Elite. Welcome, welcome. Well, we're just about to end and I'm about to perform a rap, but, you know, enjoy, enjoy. I am having a good one. Sorry, it's 8 and 1.8 is 6 times 8 is... yes. That's right. So you'd be getting about 28% attack speed increase with Catalyst. Frenzy, 18% increased damage. You're getting 28% increased damage with Catalyst. And if the creature enrages, do you know how much you get when it enrages? A total boost of over 60% damage when the behemoth is enraged. Keep that in mind. Aether Drive. Increase the cooldown rate of your lantern by 125%. 60% increase to that. That's like close to a 200% cooldown rate. So tonics boost you a lot more than you think. And guess what? There was no bond weapon, so there was no UE on that. It was literally just a legendary weapon, no special UE, and the base build that I use for my Tempest Agris Warpike, which again shows you how people take my build, they put Catalyst on it, and then they say it's their build instead because they can do crazy amounts of damage and it will obviously look way more than mine. You're, like I said, you're literally getting so much more damage with this kind of thing. Well, I'm glad my nerdiness turns you on, Kaz. Welcome back, my darling. Yeah, my poor busy baby today. But yeah, I am finally. But anyway, yeah. Although I just did rough calculations there. Are you starting to see why people My math class was 99 out of 100. Discrete and applied math, statistics, 99 out of 100. I mean, I became an accountant. I became an accountant based off my statistics grade. High distinctions all the way. Yes, it's the most Asian thing ever, but I'm actually good at math. Physics, however, I hated the math in that. Speed, velocity, all that. Although I liked math, it was super annoying to calculate all that bullshit. So physics, I didn't do as well as chemistry, hell yes. Chemistry was another big one for me. But physics, nah, not really. So that's why I knew I would not become a doctor. Or a scientist. Not my thing. But mathematics, basic mathematics, yeah. 99 out of 100 is my actual grade in university. I got like a dean's something or rather for that. Whatever. It was, I don't know what it was. I don't remember these kinds of things. Not like it helped me much in real life anyway. I mean, I guess it helped me in video games, right? Okay, ladies and gents, I'm about to perform a rap for my dear Jaquez, who donoted earlier. Thank you very much for the tip, by the way. He requested a rap, so I'm gonna make y'all bounce before we leave this stream. So thank you all for being a wonderful audience today. I hope you enjoyed this rap. This is the song from album 1.5. It is up and coming. All right, members will get to hear it first before anybody else. I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all are ready, because this one's pretty bouncy. All right, here we go. Here we go. Cause it's the Asian robot right here, and we about to get this beat bouncing. Robot Nation, real crew, y'all better be feeling this, all right? I want y'all to turn me up, turn the volume all the way up. Y'all ready? Y'all best be ready, so let's bounce. I wanna see you robots all bounce out. 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 I wanna see you robots in my bounce house. Let's get it poppin', make the haters all bounce out. I am a beast when it comes to release, no time to vent. When you feel my heat, you think you got it tight, but my baby make you bounce out. She got the titties that'll put you in the bounce house. All these clowns living in a clown house, acting like fuck, they fooling for some damn clout. If you wanna step, don't step like a damn mouse. At least bring the pain like the bullets in my trap house. So many fools wanna play on me. You think you know war? You ain't fighting wars, G. Every single thing that you have ever done, that's Smallville shit, and you're smaller than a mouse, son. Petty from the start like a privileged boy. You think the world owes you? Fuck, you just soy. You're wetter than a blanket left in the rain, man. I guess that's why it hurts when I strike with the pain. My words are the bludgeon, I drive to the beat. You're bowing to this pressure and you're kissing my feet. Wait till I implode everything you protect, cause I live for the war, you just live like a reject. I wanna see my robots all bounce out. I wanna see my robots all bounce out. I wanna see my robots all bounce out. I wanna see my robots in the bounce house. I wanna see my robots all bounce out. I wanna see my robots all bounce out. I wanna see my robots all bounce out. I wanna see my robots in the bounce house. Yo, we coming in hard on a verse 2. Gotta make fuckers understand you a loose screw. If you think you can stunt on the nation, you best understand we're kings of creation, machine logic from start to the end. And logically, bitch, you gonna catch these hands. I don't wanna deal with a toxic man, but I'm betting that my venom makes you choke in the sand. I leave you dying in the dirt where you land, unceremoniously brought to the end. Ignominiously, yeah, you thought that you can. I guess that in the end, it doesn't really matter. So one last thing that I have to say, it ain't just the clock that ticks life away. It all comes down to your obsession with time, because you're foolish as fuck if you're obsessing with mine. We all lead lives from the start to the finish, and what you think of me will never diminish. The things I achieve, cause they're mine alone, but all you're gonna have is the life you throw it. Haters all living in a clown house. These haters all living in a clown house. These haters all living in a clown house. Better wise up before you fucking clown out. I wanna see my robots all bounce out. I wanna see my robots all bounce out. I wanna see my robots all bounce out. I wanna see my robots in the bounce house. I wanna see my robots all bounce out. I wanna see my robots all bounce out. I wanna see my robots all bounce out. I wanna see my robots in the bounce house. So y'all better get it bouncing, all right? I know. I'm looking forward to delivering it all. Members will get to hear it all early, so if you are a channel member, look forward to it. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me today, all right? I appreciate all the donations, everything to keep my family going, keep my channel going. I will see you guys in the evening. We'll be doing Diablo 3, and then I'll be doing another Dauntless stream where I'll be going solo and demonstrating how to level from 1 to 20 using the efficient Asian robot method. No tonics, no bullshit, none of that stuff, all right? I'm gonna show you the real. I'm gonna show you the real tonight. So don't y'all miss it, or, you know, you might be sad, okay? I'll see y'all then. Y'all stay fresh and beautiful. Thank you all right? I'll catch you later.